On receiving a portraiture, Mrs. Berkeley, Poetess, as Phillips in some ancient shuttered room, bursts golden and dispels the brooding gloom, drives every shadow to its lair uncouth, and with bright beams revives forgotten youth. So mid the centuried shades of time's retreat, see radiant Berkeley rise and counterfeit. A score of ghosts, dim, dreaming through the night, start sudden at the unaccustomed light. From dusty frames the white-wigged rhymers stare, in quaint confusion as they hail the fair. Here Goldsmith gapes, half doubting as he views whether he sees a goddess or a muse. Waller close by a jealous look puts on to see his set Carissa thus outshone, whilst Pope inquires if in this sight there gleam indeed a poet or a poet's theme. But now another bard insistent call blessed Hellas' train, each from his pedestal. See Venus and Minerva spiteful vie to have the new arrival settled nigh. Graces and muses in contending songs advance the merits of their rival throngs, till Jove rebukes them with a thunderous oath, proclaiming one who's allied to both. Now speaks that leader who with light divine over all the pantheon can in splendor shine, the Delian god to art and beauty bred, who wears the laurel on his golden head. Cease trifling nymphs as equals to protest to one whose gifts so much excel your best. Though outward form the fair indeed would place within the ranks of Venus's comely race, yon shapely head so great an art contains, that Pallas' self must own inferior strains. If one fair object be a thing to shrine in marble fanes and worship as divine, how may we judge the mind whose magic power creates new worlds of beauty every hour? As Venus fair but Athena wise, new honors wait of Berkeley in the skies, blessed with vast beauties that are hers alone. She claims from us a new exalted throne. Let none dispute her place, but let her shine, impartial o'er the graces and the nine. He ceased, and all the heavenly train obeyed, whilst the new deity dispersed the shade. The grave old bards around the study hung, straightened their wigs and labor to seem young. Author and god alike acclaim her might, and sculptured fawns approve the pleasing sight. So the whole throng the novel wonder bless, at once a poem and a poetess. Now, one of the things, like for example in the Quran that we see, is this idea of poets. It's not that poets or artists or something are just condemned for being artists. It's that they should be living, or working towards living, the sort of art they express, and not just wandering, whatever. But one of the interesting things is the 9, right? The 9 is a number that comes up. We have 2 eyes, nostrils, ears, 1 mouth, the genitals, and the anus. So we have 9 gates there. And all these people, I don't worship this, I don't worship... Well, whether you call something a god or a goddess or not, and you actually treat it as that way, that's what you're taking it as in one's life.